Right guys, a quick video about the football because the low-life scum media can't be happy that England are in the final. They have to bang on about the fear porn as per usual. When I expect these football fans really don't care and likely have had enough of it all, to be honest, which the partial freedoms they're experiencing now will only reinforce. The government has banged on about rolling out its vaccine for months now, so most people who actually care about what they say are going to question every excuse they try to come out with in the future, especially in relation to more restrictions on their lives. This is why the Mail are running stories like this one we have here that at the end of the day mean literally nothing, and certainly not to the people who enjoyed themselves last night. I expect those people are going to say we remember the G7 hypocrisy, Hancock, Wimbledon, Ascot and the rest of it, so go and fuck yourself on that one. If you think it's okay for yous lot to charge around doing as you please while we're forced to shut our businesses and hide at home, you can stick it up your ass. And I would say even if people are fully not awake, they are now in a position to question what the government comes out with because they were promised this was the way out, as you will remember. Also, the better England do in the Euros, the more people will say enough is enough. As I've said, the street parties that will follow England winning the tournament will actually be monumental. Social distancing and mask wearing will go literally out the window as it did in London last night and many places, not only in the stadium but just in general. The police themselves would not be able to stop them, and trying to do so would be a public relations nightmare for the old Bill, so I can't see them even trying to bother. As I've said before, if we win, the chances of people listening to this government drop even more, which just shows what a sorry state of affairs this country is in. Personally, I never thought it would take England winning football matches to see the people of this country regain the ability to think critically, especially in relation to the words of governments and the media after being propagandised for over a year. You know, while they run around and essentially did what they want just behind the scenes. When it all come out this summer, people obviously woke up. But as I've said before, it seems like it's really going to be the England football matches that make more and more people wake up and realise they don't need to be listening to what this government's saying, especially if they're backtracking like they've done 100 times over. At the end of the day, most of the hypocritical bullshit we've seen over the past few months is going to make people just say fuck you know what, we ain't listening, and when the public don't listen, the government have got a serious problem with what it wants to do. So for that reason, I actually hope England win even more now than I did before. Of course, I'm not happy with them cucking themselves, but it is still England at the end of the day. There's never been a day in my life when I'm ever going to support another team against the England team regardless of what they do. It's obviously the country I am from. But that is doubled up even more so now that it's making people wake up by the day, especially last night as there were even more people out than there was against Germany before.